guys, it's chronic. I have so many feelings that I want to take down a person with a recap to expose his complete nonsense. I even had enough of him myself because of his bullshit and narcissism he thrown around to claim his innocence. His apology is never worthy because the guy is not convinced enough when it comes to Loli. In fact, his hypocrisy and reverse psychology is not gonna change the fact that he is a Loli advocate who are hypocritical, who don't mind sexual depictions and have audacity to excuse Lolicon. Well, exactly, that guy is preferred as Omega Centurion. I didn't actually attack him, but he attacked me because I'm anti-Loli. He was trying to claim I'm hypocritical cause I am friends with someone who is into an anime show and have that body pillow of an aged-up character. That's a fail. Anyway, we can just dive in with this recap right here. Back when I was fighting with Childa Campbell about him denying zoophilia because he was into fictional animals, Omega jumped in unexpectedly saying that there's a difference between real and fictional zoophile porn and Loli. I didn't buy it because he didn't actually care about the depiction. When I told him my thoughts, the guy really got triggered because I didn't agree with him on I'm not one of those Lolicon hypocrites. Is he like trying to convince me to like Lolicon now? Is it what he's been doing nowadays? I left him alone until he made a rant out of me saying I'm quote-unquote loony or some shit. Then he used Sonia Yanik's rant out of me to add more fuel to the fire. So the war between me and the hypocritical pedophile has started. I didn't start this war, he did. Just to say, I'm delusional because I hate Lolicon. It's like the reverse card was played out. When I made a skeleton video, there he goes with the respond to this elephant in the room bullshit, still teasing me for being anti-Loli. In fact, he thinks he's all better than me despite him liking fictional CP. Even Sonia Yanik decided with him before, which it is a hypocritical surprise. Even his crappy excuse of liking fictional child porn is not gonna ring the bell. He even called me narcissistic too, even though he's the guy who ranted on me over bullshit and denied the fact that he started the drama first because he totally have a common reason to have a hate boner, and that is me being anti-Loli. Why he gave the tip told just to be triggered cause I stand what I said, but then I got shamed and attacked for being in another side like facing a crying soytak, then he go playing the victim card. I feel like this is some gaslighting attempt too. Then when the Kenny drama came by, I exposed him with the main part of him trying to justify go animate CP. Unexpectedly, Omega Centurion came by again with the content nuke and copy pasta showing his insanity and creepiness. Moving on to this content nuke, he called it the guy of to let all his anger out, coping and seething as usual from an average triggered Lolicon pedo hypocrite wanting me to kill myself and go to the psych ward because I don't understand what is fictional and real. But really, Ty guy should go to the ward too from looks of what I'm seeing. He's the one being insane here. Me. Let's not stop there. He still used that weak ass excuse still, and yes, he do believe in Kenny. I believe maybe he is wanting the community to make fictional CP featured in videos whatever we want. Despite so pedophiles and Lolicon will be enabling in this community, I do believe this is what he really wanted. Now let's see his hypocrisy. I have witnessed here. This is gonna be short. Dude was also ranting on pedophiles, yes, for example Joey Negro, but he didn't add the super wide part that's been also buzzing around too, so that is really fishy coming from a Loli advocate. By the way, he also fought with Jacob V Enterprises and trying to claim Jacob's hypocrisy by saying he had fictional minors in his videos. Ain't that much of a comeback. Now during the BA drama, Omega Centurion yet again served out on me being anti-Loli again, trying to have me screwed this time for calling a pedophile a faggot. How original is that? I mean, I only say that insult to those who like pedophiles and who are pedos as well. Throw in other dumbasses around too. Plus it's a weak attempt to tease me again, this time with this other Loli anime I don't even heard of until he mentioned some shitty example. But then the dust settled off when he just quit and made some half-assed apology trying to point out the fact I have the hypocritical audacity that I rolled with someone all because he liked an anime show and had that body pillow of an aged-up character. He do admit that he went too far, but it took you that long to be a huge embarrassment of attacking a random anti-Lolicon person over your deluded beliefs. The parts that he made a video of me going way too far and causing trouble with people for no reason in his own brainless head. Probably because I post-score to a person who groomed a 13-year-old and the drama I had with Timinations, for example, just to make things worse for him because ironically he is a true bigot around liking Loli in the first place and attack those who hate Loli and unit Loli. Not to mention he did try to screw up with those who start to be against him, which is very very funny and sad to see it because he just wants to point out that fact that he's being a victim, but he don't really want to understand that he's a guilty one here. He was gonna rant on Sonya Yannick after he agreed with Jacob V Enterprises, but Omega's attempt to prove their hypocrisy is laughable and triggering. Well, to Sonya Yannick, it's indeed another story cause of that messed up video I mentioned before. Also, he tried to call out Sirius here because he also betrayed him and attacked his other pedophile friend who likes Loli, trying to call him out over innocent, but it was already debunked lol. It's like Omega's centurion gets all pissy enough to pee his pants when people hate Loli and they betray him. It do make sense that Omega is triggered over those who are not stupid to realize that depictions of sexual intercourses of child are very bad, and those Loli advocates like him are hypocritical while denying straight facts. Really, he have no one to blame but himself. It all started when he came after me for what? Saying that fictional CP is bad. Just to have a great boner and ads. More fuel to the fire. Why should I even forgive him anyway? He should at least apologize sincerely and cut the fake shit out, but I'm not forgiving him at all. He's a pedophile anyway. I really have nothing else to say, but I'm not expecting nothing. I don't care if he watched this too, but he has nothing to reply in return, like he's just gonna give up and face it that he ignited the war between him and me. He's like one of the big waste of times I ever had dealt with, but he's retarded and egregious to fuck things over me and play victim saying I started this. But he's the guy who started it. He's just meant that anti-Loli stigmas like me don't fact the depictions of kids. We do believe this is wrong, and there's no denying that Loli is very wrong. So no, not gonna fall for another narcissistic Loli triggering response from the guy and the rest of those hypocritical pedophiles if I were you. Chronic out.